The man who refused to disappear. The quiet struggle. No one noticed him. Every morning, the city woke up loud. Cars honking, people rushing, dreams colliding. But he walked quietly among them, like a shadow no one cared to see. His name didn't matter. His story did. He lived in a small room with cracked walls and a window that barely let the sunlight in. The alarm rang at 5 a.m. every day, not because he was excited to wake up, but because life didn't give him a choice. He washed his face with cold water, stared into the mirror, and whispered the same question he had asked himself for years. How long will this life stay like this? No answer ever came. Dreams that felt too heavy. As a child, he had dreams, big ones. He believed effort always led to success. He believed the world was fair. Life laughed at that belief. School teachers said he was average. Friends moved ahead while he stayed behind. Opportunities came close, then disappeared. By the time he became an adult, reality had trained him well. Don't dream too big. Don't expect too much. Don't fail again. But every night, when exhaustion wrapped around his body, a small voice inside him refused to die. You were meant for more. The weight of failure. Failure followed him everywhere. Jobs rejected him politely. Some rejected him without explanation. Some didn't even reply. Bills piled up. Confidence disappeared. Self-doubt became his closest companion. One evening, after another rejection email, he sat on the floor, back against the wall, hands shaking. I tried, he whispered. I really tried. Tears fell, not loudly, not dramatically, but silently like his pain. That night, for the first time, he thought about giving up, not just on dreams, but on himself. The invisible pain. The hardest part wasn't failure. It was being invisible. People only saw success. They didn't see the sleepless nights. They didn't see the fear of tomorrow. They didn't see the strength it took just to survive. When people asked, "What do you do?" he hesitated, because society respects titles, not effort. He smiled, answered politely, and swallowed his shame. The breaking point. One night, rain poured like the sky itself was crying. He stood at a bus stop, soaked, tired, empty. An old man stood beside him, calm and peaceful, as if the storm didn't exist. The old man spoke softly. Storms don't ask permission. They come to test you. He looked at him, confused. The old man continued, but they also show you who refuses to fall. The bus arrived. The old man disappeared into the crowd, but those words stayed. A small decision. That night, he didn't magically become confident. He didn't suddenly succeed. But he made one small decision. I will not disappear, even if progress was slow, even if no one clapped, even if failure returned. He decided to show up every single day. Discipline over motivation. Motivation came and went. Discipline stayed. He woke up early. He learned when others slept. He failed, corrected, and tried again. No Instagram posts. No announcements. Just quiet effort. Some days felt useless. Some days felt hopeless. But he remembered. Seeds grow underground first. Loneliness on the path. The road changed him. Friends stopped calling. People said he was obsessed. Some laughed. Why try so hard? They asked. He smiled. Because explaining dreams to people without vision is exhausting. He walked alone, but stronger. The test of patience. Months passed, then years. Nothing exploded overnight. But slowly, skills improved. Confidence returned. Opportunities whispered instead of shouted. He learned that life rewards persistence, not speed. The moment of recognition. One day, someone noticed. Not millions. Just one person. Your work is impressive, they said. That sentence weighed more than all the rejections combined. Because it proved one thing. He was not invisible anymore. When the world changes its tone, doors didn't open magically, but they unlocked. People who once ignored him now listened. People who doubted him now asked for advice. But the greatest change wasn't outside. It was inside. He no longer needed approval. Remembering the past self, one night, he stood by the same mirror. Older, stronger, calmer. He looked into his own eyes and said, "You survived what you thought would destroy you." Tears returned, but this time they were different. The lesson: life never promised fairness, but it rewards courage. Success didn't make him special. Struggle did. And he finally understood. You don't rise because the world supports you. You rise because you refuse to stay down. Final message to the world. If you are tired, if you feel unseen, if quitting feels tempting, remember this. Seedling, you are growing, even when no one notices. Fire, you are stronger than this moment. Rocket, do not disappear. The world needs your story.